Welcome everyone to our ISEP Live session. Today we're going to talk about our summer programs in Italy and the United Kingdom. Okay, we're going to continue. My name is Danita Takamoto and I am the Director for ISEP Direct Programs. And let me just very briefly share with you guys what ISEP Live is. ISEP Live is short 25 to 30 minute sessions aimed at giving you, students or coordinators or administrators, insider and relevant information about our programs. So today you will hear a lot more details about our 2 summer programs in the United Kingdom and our 2 summer programs in Italy. So who will you be hearing from today? You will be hearing from Nancy Campbell, our Regional Director for Europe, who is responsible for our programs in Italy. And you'll hear from Mary Catherine Scarborough, who is responsible for our programs, our summer programs in the United Kingdom. Very briefly, let me share with you guys, if you don't know, who is ISEP? We're a nonprofit network. We're based here in Arlington, Virginia, right outside DC. We partner with 340 universities across the world, and we've been around for about 30 years. So that means we have little more than 45,000 alumni. We are known for offering more affordable study abroad programs, and our programs are a lot more immersive. So we don't handhold you to experience your study abroad experience, but we empower you. Moving on, let me share with you guys why you should choose ISEP. ISEP is known for offering immersion. So when we equip you to integrate with the local community, we provide a variety of learning programs. You'll hear today from 4 very specific programs. We also have internships and service learning opportunities across the world. And you can choose from 30 programs. We are just covering 4 of our 30 programs, but there's over 30 programs you can choose from all over the world. So I want to just very briefly capture what we offer. For every student who goes on any of our programs, you are guaranteed you're going to have an ISEP coordinator. So if anything happens on site, you have an ISEP coordinator right there who can address your questions or your needs, or if there's an emergency. We have ISEP coordinators on site at all of our locations. As I mentioned earlier, we have volunteer and service learning opportunities. We also have internship opportunities, and if you are interested in internships, please come to our next ISEP Live session next week. We'll tell you about our internships in Europe and Africa, or service learning opportunities in Africa and Costa Rica. Also, just so you know, when you arrive on site, you will always receive a comprehensive orientation so that you know where to go, what to do, maybe what not to do. And we'll also offer emergency support. So this is peace of mind for your parents especially. I want to share very briefly before we start with our programs in Italy, just a few summer program application tips. We really encourage you to talk to your ISEP coordinator on your campus. How do you know who they are? Well, go to your study abroad office and ask, who's the ISEP coordinator at my campus? And once you know that, set up an appointment with them and ask, what do I need to do? Secondly, we recommend that you research summer programs. So the reason we ask you to do that is that you can see what programs fit your major, for example, or what programs interest you. We also ask that you check the ISEP program deadline of the program that interests you. So here at ISEP, we have something called a priority deadline. That priority deadline is coming up in the middle of February 17th or 18th. And we actually want to let you know that our summer programs don't comply to that deadline. So you have later deadlines. All of our summer program deadlines vary, so check out our website for more detailed information on that. Lastly, we highly recommend that you connect with ISEP alumni, and the best place to do so is on social media. We also have ISEP student ambassadors, and they are very active and very keen to talk to you, so we would love for you to connect with them. You can get in touch with us, you can check out our blog, you can check us out on Twitter or Facebook. Our ambassadors are very, very active on social media. So it's the best way for you to learn about what other students are thinking and why they chose to study abroad and how much it was. Next, I want to introduce Nancy Campbell, who's going to talk to us about our programs in Italy. Nancy, why don't you tell us a little bit more?
Hi, welcome to the ISEP Live. I want to echo Danita and thank you for being here today. I'm here to talk about our two exciting summer programs in Italy. As you can see on the screen, they're in different locations in Italy, one being in Milan, which is further north, and then the second being in Arezzo, Italy, which is in the Tuscany region, not far from Florence. So first, I want to talk about the Summer Arts program in Arezzo, Italy. It's our newest program. We're excited to be offering it in partnership with Hendrix College this year at Accademia dell'Arte. So in the background here, you'll see a picture of the villa, and this is the grounds where you'll be studying, living, and eating. It's a beautiful, idyllic space to spend the summer studying arts in the region where some of the greatest artists in history did their work, including Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. All students will take a seminar course and a basic Italian course to help integrate into the host culture. And then beyond that, students will choose two courses between acting, documentary film, painting, mask making, or creative writing. And what's really exciting about these courses are that they're all taking place around the location where the program is. So you'll be really using the location to inspire your works of art. The syllabi for the courses are all available online on the ISEP website under summer programs so that you can take them and get them pre-approved from your academic advisors to ensure credit transfer. You should receive a transcript from Hendrix College when you've completed the program, and therefore you'll have 6 U.S. credits if you successfully complete your 2 courses. So the program is 4 weeks long from July 6th to August 2nd. And it costs $4,295, which includes tuition, housing, and most meals. Here on the left of your screen, you'll see the family-style dining hall where you'll be eating with your fellow students and getting to know people from all over the world. And on the right, you'll see the residence halls, in which you'll be in a double or triple room, each having a private bathroom. So it's a great way to get to know people and be living on the beautiful grounds in Arezzo. So additionally, in addition to classes, you'll have 4 excursions included to the places you see on your screen: Florence, Casentino Forest, Assisi, and Siena. Now these are all very important art sites in the region of Tuscany, and as you can see, have a lot of history and a lot to offer to complement the academic courses that you'll be following. Then next, we switch tracks a little bit toward Business and Media and Communications program at Sacro Cuore, the Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore in Milan, Italy. What a better place to focus on business and communications than in the business center of Italy, which is Milan. It's not only a major hub, but it was just ranked the best city in Italy for international students. On your screen you see the picture of the Duomo, which is the famous cathedral in Milan, one of the most beautiful in Italy. This program is either 4 or 6 weeks, including tuition and housing. Students will live in shared apartments off campus. Now the summer program is really a create your own to your own needs, which is very exciting. There are 3 2-week sessions, and ISEP students can either choose to do 2 or 3 sessions, which is why you have the option of 4 or 6-week programs. There are 4 different tracks you can choose from, being business, media and communications, Italian language and culture, or agribusiness and food sciences. Now, as I said, you can really choose your track. So if you are a business major, for instance, maybe you'll stay for 2 sessions and do 2 of the courses on the business track on the first row here. Maybe you're a business major and you want to stay for 6 weeks and end up getting 3 U.S. credits for each course. That's a total of 9 credits, which is a great value. Maybe you're just looking to fulfill general education requirements, so you'll do 3 sessions. You'll start and you'll take a business class, and then maybe you're interested in a media and communications class, and then you want to improve your Italian language level by finishing off with the intermediate level language class. No Italian is required, so don't worry if you've never spoken the language before. So as I mentioned, each class is worth 3 U.S. credits, And the syllabi can be found on the ISEP website. Here's a screenshot of what you'll see. You will go to the Students tab on our website, Summer Programs, and you'll have a list of all 30 summer programs with information on the courses, the syllabi, the instruction, the language of instruction, and the information that we've covered in this ISEP Live.
Thank you, Nancy. This is Danita Takamoto again. Wow, that's excellent information about our summer program in Italy and our program in Arezzo as well. If you are interested in viewing any videos about studying abroad in Milan, we recommend that you go to this link. And this is videos from students, videos from different people in Milan, just for you to get a sense of what Milan is like as a student city. Just so you know, this broadcast will be posted on our ISEP Live website in the next couple of days, and we'll be sure to post the slides as well, so that you can have an idea of the various links and so forth. Next, we're going to switch countries, and we're going to go to the United Kingdom. We're going to hear from Mary Catherine Scarborough, who has a lot of experience working with our universities in the United Kingdom. Mary Catherine, why don't you tell us about our summer programs in the UK?
Thank you, Danita. Hi, everyone. Before we get started into the two programs we have this summer, I just wanted to throw this map out there of the United Kingdom, which consists of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Well, we have institutional partnerships across England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. For the summer, we are featuring two programs in England, one on the southern coast of England at Plymouth University, and the other at the University of Sunderland, which is up on the northeastern coast. Sunderland is about halfway in between London and Edinburgh on the train. To start off with, let's talk about Plymouth. Plymouth University campus is based right in the heart of a thriving and vibrant maritime city, ensuring that most amenities for students are within easy reach. It's consistently ranked one of the top modern universities in the UK, and the University of Plymouth has a strong record in excellence in terms of academic teaching and innovation and research activities. This summer, Plymouth is offering a summer course in either history or in English, and the program runs about 3 weeks, starting July 7th and running through the 27th. For the history program, this is structured into two course elements, British history and European history. The program is divided into a morning session and an afternoon session, where you as a student will get to explore in-depth topics that are not just relevant to potentially your course load at home, whether you're a student in history specifically as a major or minor, or for general education requirements. Within themes in British history, you will get to explore an understanding history of heritage of Tudor England and World War II, which is considered the People's War, especially from the base of Plymouth, where many Americans were actually stationed and launched forward into the continent to fight that war. For themes in European history, we're focusing on different eras and what that meant for British citizens, but also to be European citizens, from the revolutions of 1848 to the rise of the dictators, and then on to the fall of communism. But there's also the option of taking a course in English. The English course is one for students who are interested not just in reading, but also writing their own literature. It's a more workshop-based course in which you as a student would actually be able to write and critique each other's pieces of work, which would develop through consultation with your professor staff over time. It's not just going to be about the courses. This is a great program for the summer where you'll be in England for 3 weeks in either history or the English course, where accommodation of your own individual room, there's an actual picture there in the corner of your screen, a meal plan including breakfast and lunch are provided. For students who arrive on the recommended arrival date of July 7th, you will actually be picked up from Heathrow Airport. There's also included weekday and weekend excursions. There's a welcome reception. Students have a full gym membership access as well as a discounted rail card. All of that combined comes to $4,500 US for the program. What are those day trips? Oh, they're fantastic. Down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the Eden Project, which was an experimental project that was launched in the United Kingdom in the 90s to actually study what environments would be like if Americans were not able to leverage the same resources that we depend on every single day. There was a similar project that launched in the United States, and the one in the UK extended for a longer period of time. This one can now actually take in visitors, which is part of your program. Also shown here is the Minnock Theater, which has a great history and also a beautiful location where you'll actually be able to go to the theater during the program and also visit the exciting city of Exeter, also along the coast. And finally, probably one of the highlights to any trip is the ability to spend a weekend in London. On your way from Plymouth to London, you'll actually stop by historic Stonehenge and be able to discover the history there as well. Accommodation in London is also provided through this package at the Imperial College London campus, which is in the historic and thriving neighborhood of Knightsbridge. If you're not interested in going to the southern coast for this summer, can I recommend going up to Sunderland? If you're an art student or a student looking to meet graduation requirements, this is also an excellent fit, as Sunderland is going to have specific courses in one of these areas: fine arts, film, music, or glass. Sunderland is in a great location on the English coast, almost to the border of Scotland. So students going there have an excellent opportunity to actually experience two very similar yet unique cultures. The University of Sunderland is a dynamic, modern university with a growing reputation for teaching and research. In fact, it has recently been named the best new university in England for the quality and quantity and range of subject areas offered. For students who are interested in arts and music, glass, and film, you couldn't get a better academic program this summer. Taught over several weeks throughout July, students can pick one of these program areas to specialize in a very small group academic environment where you will work together with other students to learn together in your specific areas. I do really want to highlight a couple of these areas. For example, the Glass School, which Sunderland specializes in conjunction with the National Glass Center, and it's one of the world's leading institutions for contemporary glass, celebrating Sunderland's unique glassmaking heritage. Also, students who want to go to the art school will be able to hone in on their fine arts practice, including painting, sculpture, print, and time-based, both performative and print-based outcomes. For students who are going to go into the music school, you will be able to join in and make music with your skilled tutors and world-class performers. These fully experienced music performance professionals will be able to help you participate in developing yourself as a musician, gaining a better understanding of different genres of music and what it means to be a musician working within the domains of both performance and participation. As a musician, you'll be encouraged to use your artistic license to create new versions of songs that you will have a chance to develop your skills on chosen instruments or voice, culminating in a performance of song reader in your stunning surroundings. So you will actually go home having created a new song. So what's concluded in this program? The University of Sunderland, you'll be in England for 3 weeks, and you'll be able to take one course which should count to 3 to 4 credit hours awarded by your home university. You'll have your individual room accommodation. That's a real picture from a student up in the corner there. You'll also have full orientation, welcome and farewell meals with your other students, and weekend and weekday excursions. All of this is included for $3,900. Those excursions that you'll be able to take from the great location of Plymouth is taking advantage of the different historical and contemporary highlights of English culture in that area, including Alnwick Castle, which is one of the filming locations for the Harry Potter movies, Beamish, and the TV studies and art students will be also going to art galleries and to studios. Day trips will include the historic city of York, Edinburgh, and potentially Durham as well.
Thank you, Mary Catherine, for that very detailed description of our arts program in Sunderland and our humanities program at Plymouth University. As you can see, you have quite a lot of options. If you're an art student and you want to study mask making or just writing in practice, or you want to study filmmaking or creative writing in a beautiful location, our Italy program, our Arezzo Italy program would be a great fit for you. If you're a student who's interested, say, in business, and particularly what's happening in a big European city, ancient European city, Milan would be a great option for you. On the other hand, if you're a student who's very enthusiastic about history, perhaps heritage, our program in Plymouth would be a very good option for you. And if you're someone who's interested more in media arts, just as Mary Catherine was explaining, our Sunderland program could be a good fit for you. If you're interested in glass blowing particularly, that's a good program for you as well. That then concludes our presentation about our 4 programs in the UK and Italy, and we would like to ask the audience if you have any questions for us about any of our summer programs, or if you want to know where to go on our website to find our summer programs, we'd love for you to ask us. And a way for you to ask is if you look at your screen to the right, there'll be a chat function, and you can ask a question that way, and we can answer your question. So please feel free to ask any questions of us. Okay, it looks like we have a question about program start dates. Just like I mentioned earlier, our program start dates vary. It depends. Some of our program start dates are in May, in June, others are in July. It just varies, so please check back on our website. We just today explained the summer program start dates for Italy and the UK, but our other program start dates differ. So check out our website. Okay, it doesn't look like we have any more questions. We do want to encourage you to check back at our website and look at the presentation online. We also want to say that you can look at our Facebook page, look at our Twitter page, and be sure you check us out online as well. And for those of you who don't know, we have a fantastic photo contest at the moment, and that's all of our returning study abroad students who are submitting photos of their study abroad experience, and people can vote on them. So where do you go to find them? Go to our Facebook page. And there are some fantastic photos. You'll see in all of our materials and our marketing, we use our own student-sourced material. So please check us out. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me, Danita Takamoto, or you can email us at ISEP, and we'll get in touch with you. Rochelle, it looks like you have a question for us. Is there a UK exchange program? Chat. You know, we don't have a UK summer exchange program, but Mary Catherine, if you want to say something about our exchange program in the UK in general, why don't you share a bit with us?
Thank you, Danita. That's a great question, Rochelle. ISEP partners with several universities across the UK that are available for exchange in the fall, in the spring, and for the full year. And so we have the University of East London, which is our partner in London. Also, we have University of Bradford, Chester, UCLan, Sunderland, Plymouth, University of Ulster, which is up in Northern Ireland, and then the University of Edinburgh Napier, which is in Scotland. We've just added a new member, we're pleased to say, Nottingham Trent University, which is also in England. I would make sure that you check the directory pages to look at all the different academic requirements. One of the things that we really encourage is for you to study in something that's going to add value back to your educational experience. And so each of those universities will have some courses that overlap and are available, and then others will have specific courses that are only available to them. So a lot of it will depend on not just where you want to go, but also what you want to study. Thank you, Rochelle.
Great. Thank you. That then concludes our ISEP Live session for today. If you are interested in any internship opportunities or service learning programs, now that includes our semester, full year, and summer programs, please check us out next week. We are going to do another ISEP Live session, and it's going to be at 4 p.m. You can register online, tell your friends, and just so you know, you can get $25 off your application if you complete the evaluation from our ISEP Live session. All you have to do is print out the voucher, and we'll be sure you receive $25 off your ISEP application. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending, and have a very good rest of the afternoon.